Rectech lifestyle. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Rectech lifestyle.
What's up, RecTech family? Watch this whole video and see if you can spot Rex. If you do, put in the comment section the timestamp that you see him and your favorite dish of the day, and you may win something.
Do, do, do. Do, do, do.
What's that guy's name?
Do, do, do. RecTech lifestyle.
I don't know, he's got a face that I could trust. I don't know, red hat, beard. I really feel like that's what my emoji looks like, is a red hat.
This beer is dynamite, by the way. No, it is literally dynamite from the Savannah River Brewing Company. That's good.
Dynamite.
Brown ass.
It looks very similar.
Dynamite.
Wait, let me see what yours is.
Oh my god, what are you doing? Using the microwave?
Boil water, man.
Boiling water in the microwave.
Boiling water in the microwave.
Cheers 2019. Boil the water in the microwave.
I mean, I need my...
Work smarter, not harder.
I need my bullseye right here so I can do that.
Grill big or go home?
Grill big or go home.
Grill big or go home is what I always say.
I'm ready to go beast mode on Funday Friday.
Beast mode? I want to go wild on Funday Friday. I'd like to go hog wild.
Hog wild? Cook a hog in the wild?
A wild hog.
A wild hog.
Wild beastly hog.
Huge.
You know? But this is going to be our BFY. Our best freaking year ever. Can you believe it?
2019?
Man, it's going to be nice. Shout out Savannah River Brewery. My dude Andre came by, hung out with us the other day. But today is January 4th, 2019. Guys, it's 2019. So when you're writing your checks and you're doing your memos and stuff, make sure it's the 9 instead of the 8. Because we'll see a bunch of those.
I screw that up until February. I'm not gonna lie.
It is a real thing.
I am that guy that scribbles it out because I just forget.
But today you are going to learn how to make chicken marsala.
Yep. We're doing two different ways.
Two different ways. We're going to do chicken breast and chicken thighs. So
Yep.
chicken marsala with chicken breast and chicken thighs. Shout out to Ashley Brown, AB.
He gave us this recipe.
He gave us this recipe. This is his family's recipe. It has been passed down from generation to generation to generation. And we are excited to share it with the world.
Yeah.
It was super secret in the Brown family.
It's so super secret. Ashley's on vacation this week.
That's right.
And he doesn't even know we're cooking this.
We're cooking his favorite
we
thing.
were cleaning out his desk, and we found this lockbox that came out, and in that was this recipe.
We'll pass all the dirty pictures. That's right. So, but yeah, we're also doing some creamy spinach risotto. I love risotto. Chef, is risotto hard?
No, it's super easy. It's actually the first thing I learned how to cook as a kid. I was like 7 years old with my grandmother. And I think at the time she was probably taller than me, which is not the case because she's like this tall. That was the first thing I learned how to cook.
Really?
Yeah.
It's National Trivia Day, so you just learned some
Fun
trivia
fact.
about Chef Greg. And then we're going to do a grilled Portobello Caesar salad. I'm excited about that. From the holidays and Disney World and all of the super heavy food, my palate, my body is craving light meals. So I've had a couple salads this week, and I'm excited for this salad too, for this lunch.
We did a salad the other night for dinner. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was good.
Yeah, like we were talking about the other day. It's just it's very light. We cook a lot of heavy stuff on here, so we're gonna try to go light. We're gonna grill big or go home, but we're also gonna do some light dishes as well. Jan Berg joined you last week.
She crushed it.
She crushed it. She pretty much carried the show on her back.
She did.
So here's to you, Jan. We appreciate that.
I went home and felt shame that I need to step my game up because she did such a good job. But that pimento cheese, okay, if you've not had Miss Jan's pimento cheese, I don't know what toe she stirred that with. But there's something special about that pimento cheese. Like, you couldn't stop eating it.
I'm not gonna lie, everything that Jan cooks, I like. There has not been one thing where I'm like, somebody else cooks that better. No,
I'll give her that. I'll give her that. Her gumbo's pretty good too.
The gumbo for me was a toss-up. I did vote for you, I think. Y'all did chicken and dumplings. How was that?
It was good. We fed, we did 2 massive matadors of chicken and dumplings. We fed like 45, 50 people.
Wow.
It was a lot of chicken and dumplings.
Y'all had a lot of folks come in.
We did. We had a lot of customers come in.
It was awesome. While I was in the happiest place on earth.
Happiest place on earth.
With my happy son.
The pictures look good, man. If you've not seen some of those pictures, make sure you follow Jody on Instagram.
Follow me. I'm John Dillon Sr. Johndillon Sr. This is Chef.
And I'll be RecTech Greg.
RecTech Greg.
Yep.
You kind of confused me a little bit because you got Chef Greg on some of your stuff, and then you're RecTech Greg on some of your stuff.
You know, you got to keep people guessing.
Oh, you got to keep them on their
Gotta keep
toes.
people guessing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, follow us on Facebook. Friend us, please. We would love to be your friend. We'd love to show you and share with you everything that we're doing.
You see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff too.
You see a lot of behind the scenes.
But you're not gonna see. I've probably gotten 14 messages in the last like 3-4 days about February 1st.
Yeah.
Dude, can't tell you.
We're not going to
What's
share.
happening February 1st, Greg?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, you can't
but
tell
it's gonna be
Got a
wild.
huge
about you, Jody?
announcement.
It's
Got
gonna
a
be
huge
wild.
announcement. There's nothing to do with pellet grills. A lot of people are speculating. Oh man, they got a new grill coming out. Woo! Yeah, it's not about pellet grills, guys. You know we're all about the pellet grills. Besides the Matador, we love the Matador.
I'm excited, man. It's gonna be wild. Wild. It'll be a wild day. Wild and
It's
crazy.
gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be beastly. But this is the first Funday Friday of the year. And if you guys didn't know, what we do is we upload this whole episode of Funday Friday. They're 4 10-minute segments.
I get a message right there. They want to know what's happening. It's not. You know.
We upload the whole thing onto YouTube. At the beginning of that YouTube video, there's a way for you to win a RecTech prize pack. Now, a RecTech prize pack consists of a lot of cool different things. We're not going to tell you what it is, but it is a prize pack. But watch that YouTube video every Monday, and it will actually tell you how to win a RecTech prize pack. Last week's winner was Curtis Critchfield.
Woo! Way to go, Curtis.
That's a cool name. Curtis Critchfield.
Edmund's a pretty good name too.
With a correct answer of 25 minutes and 17 seconds. And I don't know what that means. You'd have to watch the video to know what 25 minutes and 17 seconds means.
I think that was the time when we were starting to stir the Matador.
Touche. But again, I digress. Today is Chicken Marsala Day.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
Creamy spinach risotto.
Yep.
And then grilled Portobello Caesar salad. You are right now are going to make a Caesar dressing.
Yeah, but we'll get into these mushrooms real quick. So we're gonna do that the chicken marsala 2 different ways. We're gonna cook the chicken breast in the Matador and the thighs in the bowl. But you can see I've taken these dried mushrooms. Okay, these are dried chanterelle mushrooms. Picked them up at Publix this morning. Shout out Publix.
Shout out Costco. Costco's got the gourmet mix of dried mushrooms, and I do the same thing with those.
So we can take this, we'll soak these in hot water to rehydrate them, and then this liquid is essentially like a mushroom tea. So we're gonna put that mushroom liquid into our marsala sauce to like bring the mushroom elevator to the top floor.
The flavor elevator.
Yeah, and these are wild mushrooms, okay?
The umami
so
elevator.
Make sure if there's any dirt and dust, you can grab like your basting brushes and kind of knock off if there's any
brush it
extra
off.
dirt. But again, these grow out in the wild, so a lot of good flavor there.
So essentially, we are prepping our mushrooms.
We are in fact.
How long would you let those soak that water up, Chef?
We're gonna let these
and
bloom.
rehydrate?
We're gonna let these bloom and rehydrate for probably about 15-20 minutes or so.
So let these guys bloom for about 15 to 20 minutes. Over the holiday, I made like a cool chicken soup with those dried mushrooms, and we saved the juice. I just used the mushrooms, but we saved that water. We added to a lot of other things.
Absolutely.
Becky made gravy last night. She added a little bit to that gravy.
I saw that. You had the roux in the pan.
Woo, it was fire.
So we're gonna make some Caesar dressing. So these furry guys right here are anchovies. They go in Caesar dressing. They have to.
Every Caesar dressing that you've ever tasted, guys, technically has
right here in the
anchovies
Worcestershire
it.
sauce, there are anchovies. So if you like Worcestershire sauce, you like anchovies. Why do we like anchovies?
Umami. I think it's umami. Because it adds that another element of flavor to your food.
It doesn't taste like fish.
It doesn't, guys.
It tastes like salty, delicious stuff that you can't
Salty
figure out
sesame.
and identify. Okay, so we're gonna mince up these anchovies. And if you don't want to put anchovies in there, that's cool. Don't add it, but
It's not going to taste like Caesar dressing.
put it in there anyway. Okay? Then we're gonna grab a little bit of garlic.
That's fresh chopped garlic, Chef.
Yep. And again, it's going to be a little spicy, right? And the garlic is going to give us that spicy bite. We're going to add a touch of Dijon mustard. We're going to add some mayonnaise. Now, you can make mayonnaise from scratch, but
How do you make mayonnaise from scratch?
it's going to be oil and egg yolks. But we're going to do this the easy way. We might add a little bit more, but we'll see. A couple shakes of Worcestershire sauce. Whoop. Looking good. And then, again, to brighten up that flavor, take your lemons. Now, you paid for the whole lemon, okay? So we're going to use the rind. Now I wash these meticulously in the sink. We're gonna add a little bit.
Why is it important to wash it?
Well, because people touch that stuff at the store, and I don't know, man. I just don't trust people. People don't wash their hands well enough. I'm just saying. We're gonna add some lemon juice.
Shout out to all those guys that went into the bathroom at Disney World, used the bathroom, and then just straight up walked out.
It's just not right.
Come on, guys. Use the.
Now I'm gonna hit
wash
this
your
with
hands
a
after
little bit
you
of
use
black
the restroom.
pepper.
Cheese and crackers.
Okay, because I like that pepper bite in there. But I'm also gonna hit it with our Savannah River Rub, still available at rectechrolls.com on closeout right now. Add a little bit of that. And then we're just gonna mix this up.
That's it.
That's it. I'm gonna add a little bit more mayonnaise because it's a little,
thin.
well, it's just a little bit of anchovy-y, which is okay.
The chef's gonna finish up that Caesar dressing. That's essentially all you got to do.
it. And I'm gonna
He's gonna
hit
add a little oil.
a little bit of olive oil for some richness, and then that's done.
It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and clean these mushrooms that we're gonna use, and these are cremini, right? They're small portobellos.
Those are portobellos.
These are portobellos. Okay, I got you. But we also have cremini.
We sure do.
as well.
Yeah, the creminis are going to be right here. These are going to be your baby portobellos. So when you see cremini mushrooms, those are your baby portobellos, and these will be your white button mushrooms.
And we are
Okay.
de-gilling these.
Yeah, and you can leave the gills
You
on.
can.
Honestly.
I
It's
do at
just
the
a
house.
more-
I'm a lazy cook.
It'll be a more intense flavor with the gill.
Correct. But we get more mushroom. We get more cap.
And you can also stuff those. We've got a great recipe online for a bruschetta stuffed
Hopefully
portobello
Ben
cap.
Lowe's out there moderating and showing
Throw that
everybody.
out there. And again, mushrooms are like a sponge. So if you put any sort of vinaigrette, oil, it's going to soak it up. All right. And again, we've cleaned these. So I grabbed a damp paper towel, not a wet paper towel, but a damp paper towel. Just kind of wipe the tops off, and they're looking good.
Cool. So we've got we just made our Caesar dressing for our grilled portobello Caesar salad. I just cleaned and de-gilled our portobellos for our grilled Caesar salad. We will be back in 30 minutes, guys. What will we be doing in the second segment?
So we're going to actually start our risotto. So we'll show you how to make that. We'll throw some croutons on, and we'll start making some chicken marsala.
It's going to be a great Funday Friday. Thank you so much. This is the first Funday Friday 2019. Thank you guys for an amazing 2018. Well, watch out. 2019 is going to be nuts. We'll see you at the Rec Tech.
It's going to be wild, dude.
It's going to be crazy. Freaking crazy.
White wine?
Do 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 do.
Dynamite beer.
Red Tick Lifestyle. Dynamite.
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 It's a little wild. I like it. I like it.
Jordan, hit me with another.
Hit you with another what, buddy? Another brewski? You got it.
Beer assistant, please.
Mm.
Man.
What do we have here?
So we got some chicken. We're going to do some chicken marsala. We're going to do some creamy spinach risotto, and then we're going to knock it out the park with a grilled portobello Caesar salad. Chef right now is going to prepare this risotto for us.
Yeah, man. So risotto is one of the first things I learned how to cook as a kid. My grandmother was visiting from Jersey with one of her sister-in-laws, and we were making risotto. So a couple keys to risotto is the rice. It's all about the rice. So this is a short grain rice, and why this works is most rice dishes you make, you don't stir. With risotto, you don't stop stirring. And if you ask my grandmother, you have to stir one direction. You can't go the other direction. I don't know why, but she yelled at me when I did that.
Tradition.
I think it's just, you know,
So the
sitting
rice
there
doesn't get
waiting.
upset. It's like a NASCAR race.
It is in fact. But risotto is like the grits of Italy in the sense that it's a blank canvas. You can add whatever you want.
And we were talking about this earlier this week. You know, I was like, oh, chef, what can we add, you know, to risotto? What is traditionally added to risotto? And you said literally everything. So
Literally
that's
everything.
awesome. You can do mushrooms. You can do spinach. You can do bacon. I think bacon risotto would be amazing.
I think anything in risotto is pretty good. So we're going to sweat those onions out. We don't want to really get them any color. And I've got about 4 ounces of olive oil and 4 ounces of butter in here. We're going to hit that with a little bit of the Freakin Greek. Okay, let's give us some nice herbs in there. I'm going to take this off just to make it easier. And then we're
that
also
Freakin Greek is available at rectechgrills.com.
Yep. A little bit of salt because again, rice is pretty bland, and you want that salt in there because what's going to happen is that first infusion of flavor into that rice, you want to be the most impactful. Absolutely. So we're going to make sure that this is going to be. And you can see I've got this set on full. We didn't preheat the pan, but maybe 20 or 30 seconds. And I'll say the Matador is under control. And we get a couple questions and a couple calls saying, oh, well, you know, I burn everything. Okay. There's a knob back here. You can adjust your temperature. You also don't want to put this on and walk away for a minute or two.
Correct.
You want
to put it in there and then turn it on.
Absolutely. And again, it's all about mise en place, right? Mise en place. All of your ingredients is right here. I've got my chicken stock. I've got my rice. I've got my cheese to finish with. I got my spinach. I've got some champagne here, some sparkling wine, and we're going to use that in here. That's going to give us some nice flavor. All right. My onions are starting to get a little translucent. I'm going to add my rice. Okay. And now I'm going to start to essentially lightly toast the outside of the rice. And what that's going to do is it's basically going to put a little protective coating on the outside of each of those grains. So that as I add my chicken stock in small amounts, the grains are still going to be independent of each other. But as I stir, that starch is going to come out and make that creamy. There is no reason to add heavy cream into your risotto. I despise going out to eat and getting risotto and people put heavy cream in there. You do not need heavy cream for your risotto. If you stir it right, that starch, which is called amylopectin in case anybody was curious,
Amylopectin
is the starch found in short grain rice, comes out and will make that nice and creamy. So, but we'll take about probably 4 or 5 minutes.
and use the Matador. It's available at rectechgrills.com. It's $1.99. Now that $1.99 does not just get you free shipping. It does not get you the best wok pan in the nation. It also gets you the windscreen, which a lot of the other companies make you pay extra for. It does come with the adapter, which a lot of the other companies make you pay extra for. And it does come with the carry bags. It comes with 2 carry bags. This thing is super portable. My boy Andy has climbed up a mountain with it on his back. It's about 30 pounds altogether. The legs collapse. Super, super portable. This thing, it's wild. It's wild.
Well, it's wild until you get it under control. And then it's like
$1.99 to your door. It is delivered to your door for $1.99.
But once you get control of it, it's like a tamed beast.
Yeah.
It just plays nice.
That's right, that's right. So right now, what I've done, we're gonna get these chicken thighs smoking right now. I've already poured some olive oil on there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna season them with the Ron's Kickin Espresso Joe Rub, available at rectechgrills.com. This has got some ancho chili powder in it. Of course, some ground coffee.
And the cool thing about the Ron's,
But don't sleep on it, guys. This is a great seasoning.
There's thyme in there, and thyme is traditionally found in chicken marsala as a nice herbal note. So that's really gonna give some good flavor to that.
And you can see I'm not just lightly dusting this stuff. You know, I'm liberally seasoning this chicken with that Ron's. And heck, if I take this off and I don't think I've got enough seasoning on there, I'm gonna put some more seasoning on it. So don't be afraid of using your season liberally, guys. You're flavoring your meat right now.
Now we did take those chicken thighs, we did trim off some extra fat that was underneath. Again, it's just gonna make a mess of the grill.
That's right.
Trim it up. I think
it looks great, man. Thank you so much.
Teamwork.
So we're gonna take these, we're gonna put these on the RecTech RT-700 bowl with that pellet Wi-Fi controller on it. It's got that front folding shelf on it as an extra accessory. This makes easy work of it, guys. I'm gonna use my shelf to hold my chicken pan here. Put these on as evenly as I can. 8 chicken thighs. 10 thighs, 12, 14, 16, 18. That's about 20 thighs just on half of the grill grate here. That RT-700 features that stainless steel 1/4-inch rod grates that come standard. You don't have to pay extra for it, guys. This stuff is going to last you a lifetime. And then again, I rubbed a little bit of that seasoning off of my gloves when I put it on there. And we'll reapply. We'll reapply liberally. Make sure that every nook and cranny has that delicious Ron's Espresso Joe rub on it.
Seasoning's like sunscreen. You gotta reapply every
You
time.
got to reapply every time you do something different. You know, you take your meat off, season it.
So you can see in the
You
bottom of
cut
that.
it up, season it.
If you look in the bottom of that pan, I'm not burning anything. Okay.
You got to sit on low.
Got it set up at medium.
Oh, medium.
Medium.
You're still not burning it.
Nope. I got a nice little toast to the rice.
It
Okay.
smells great.
Show enough is. All right, let's go ahead and add a little bit of our wine. And you want to use a white wine.
It literally doesn't matter, right, Chef? No. As long as it's white.
Chardonnay's good. Pinot Grigio's good. Again, this effervescent wine's a little sweet. Okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep stirring until that rice gets offset, which means almost dry. And then
Offset. Didn't he get engaged to Cardi B?
And I don't believe they are engaged anymore.
And then we'll slowly add our chicken stock.
I'm up on it.
You on it, Joe?
I'm up on it. I'm
You
here.
up on it, baby?
I know what the kids like.
We'll add our chicken stock and we'll keep stirring until
That
it
smells
reduces
great.
down. And then we'll do is when it's dry, we'll add a little more stock.
Smells awesome.
I mean, you know, it's real food, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and season up these portobellos with that Ron's as well. Give us a little bit of, I like oil. I call it Earl. My friend Earl.
I got
Run-
Uncle Earl.
Got Uncle Earl. I do too.
Do you really?
Yeah. Shout out Uncle Earl. He lives in Moultrie, Georgia. He's an artist. I love my Uncle Earl.
It's looking good, fellas.
Fan of mushrooms.
Man, I love mushrooms. Let's just liberally season these bad boys too. You know, they got a lot of umami and seasoning in them, but you want to add to that. And we're going to put them on the Stampede, the RT-590. It's got 590 square inches of cooking surface. It also features a 30-pound hopper, and that'll get you through about 30 hours of cook time. Retails for $8.99, and that's free shipping. That's right to your door, guys. It comes standard with the stainless steel body, the porcelain enamel lid. It also, like I said, the 30-pound hopper. It also has that Y-pellet Wi-Fi controller in it. Now, all the Trailblazer, the Stampede, and the Bull, they all have that Y-pellet Wi-Fi controller. What does that mean for you? That means you can control your grill anywhere in the world from your phone, from the RecTech Grills app, as long as you have internet service. You can control your grill. You can turn it on, off, up, or down. So, for example, when my dad and I, we go fishing, of course I throw meat on the grill early in the morning before we go fishing. When we get done fishing and we're on the way home, and I think that meat is not going to be done when I get home, I'm going to turn the grill up, and I'm going to let it cook a little bit faster. If I think it's getting done a little bit too fast,
If those fish are biting hard, you want to
that's
keep.
right.
You want to keep.
I'm going to
fishing.
turn that grill down. That way, the cook lasts a little bit longer. But it's an amazing, amazing piece of technology, guys. Especially for you millennials out there that are super busy and you need that. You want to monitor your cook 100% of the time. That Y-pellet Wi-Fi controller is amazing. It also comes with a dual meat probes, 2 meat probes. That means you can monitor 2 pieces of meat and/or vegetables, whatever you want to monitor it with. But all the Trailblazer, Stampede, and the Bull all feature that technology, guys, and that comes standard. RecTech does not skimp. But Chef is going to finish up this risotto. I'm going to check on these chicken.
And look how nice and starchy that liquid's getting.
It's already getting thick.
And when we come back,
Starchy. What do you mean, Chef?
so we're stirring that hot liquid. The starch inside that rice is coming out. That's going to thicken this dish up. So again, there's no reason to add heavy cream because if you do it right, it's going to be perfect.
Cool. So we'll see you in about 30 minutes. Don't forget, when we go off on Facebook, we go live on Twitter for a couple minutes, and Jordan Johnson, our Twitter expert, gives you the rundown. Okay? Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in about 30 minutes.
We'll look at the Matador, like squeezing upon it. There you go.
Always go left.
Why you always got left, Joe?
Because you praise Dale and you raise hell. NASCAR business. Left-hand turns, baby. Praise Dale.
Coming around turn 4.
He left us too early. Did you know his grandson has a rec tech? Dale Earnhardt's grandson?
Right on.
That's right.
Is that Junior's son? Or
No. That's different. Different. This is the lady. It's his daughter's son.
So what are we making over there, Jody?
I've got. I am tasked with making sure that we take left-hand turns on this risotto, constantly stirring. That way, A, Greg's grandmother doesn't get mad at me, and B, the risotto doesn't burn. Chef's over there working it. He's putting his thing down, flipping, and reversing it. It's your flipping if it's man yet. But then we got those chicken thighs on for our Marsala. The chef is getting ready for the chicken breasts to be finished off in the Matador.
All right. So what we'll do is we're going to take our chicken breasts here. We're going to butterfly these, cut them into scallopini. So I've got a full chicken breast, and there's only little pieces of fat and junk you kind of want to trim off. And we're going to cut it in half so it's nice and even and skinny. And that way they'll cook nice and even. We're going to hit that with that Joe rub again. And then what we'll do is we will take a little bit of our seasoned flour and we're going to dredge these in that flour. And that's going to, when we put it in the pan, that's going to give us a nice little crusty. Love it. Again, there's no reason we're not going to do egg and breadcrumbs. That flour, when it mixes with that butter, it's just going to kind of thicken up that sauce a little bit and be delicious. So what we'll do is we'll put some butter and olive oil in our Matador. We will kind of sear off our chicken breasts. Then we'll move those to the front row, hit it with a little bit of our mushrooms and onions, and start to build our sauce. Delicious. Just put that right there. So those are ready for me. I'm ready to go with those. Let's come around here and take a look at that chicken.
All right, this is actually, we just bumped this up to $3.75. So we've got our mushrooms and our onions in our cast iron skillet here. Just gonna mix them up a little bit. The color is looking amazing on these chicken thighs. Check these out. It just looks beautiful, that golden brown. It's a beautiful color. Again, my favorite part of the chicken is the chicken thigh. That dark meat, really, really good. Gives you good flavor. And it's, you know, cheaper at the grocery store, for sure. That's right, this is 702 square inches on the bull. You could fit probably 3 to 4 large packers on here, about 6 to 8 large pork butts. Chef's got his risotto going here, adding some more of that chicken stock. Just continuing to stir it.
Grandma will be happy with that one, Jody.
Oh, hell.
So you're melting some butter over here.
I am. I'm going to cook that chicken in a combination of butter and oil because I want the flavor and richness of butter, but I want that olive oil to help make sure nothing's going to burn. And, you know, again, if I just did butter, the smoke point on butter is pretty low. And again, we've got this over like a medium-high heat. And what we'll do is we'll take our chicken breasts and we will kind of float those around in here. The flour that comes off will mix with that butter and oil and create a roux. It's going to give our Marsala sauce a really great thickness and sheen. Again, we'll kind of just line these around.
Man, those portobellos are looking good. I just checked on those.
There's a lot of chicken in here. Love it.
Are you red or are you black, Chef?
I've got the black koozie. I figured I had to go rogue and a little wild here. And again, we're not burning anything. I could put some garlic in here and it wouldn't burn or scorch. So we'll let that go for probably 6 minutes or so, and then we'll move those to the front row. We'll add our onions and mushrooms. And we'll start to make our sauce. Sweet. And we've got some already started in a cast iron skillet. So go ahead and add some onions in here. We'll get that cast iron skillet in with the chicken legs, or sorry, chicken thighs in the bowl. So, making life super easy.
Coming along nicely.
It's getting there good. So what was your best memory from Disney?
Oh man, it had to have been being in line with Woody and Buzz. John Dillon loves Toy Story. Toy Story Land was amazing. A little small. I thought it would be a little bit bigger, but it had to have been the visits with Woody and Buzz. The people that dress up as characters,
They own it. Like they don't
do
deviate.
such a great job, man. You know, we did, like I was telling you earlier, Mickey's breakfast, Chef Mickey's breakfast. Goofy went over the top, man. My son loves Goofy. He was one of the first ones to come around, but he kept on like coming back and just like hee, poking John Dillon and making
Having
him
fun,
laugh.
engaging him.
And it looked like he was actually having fun as well, which
That's
is
cool.
Which makes everything awesome.
That's customer service at the next level.
That's right. I'm gonna take these portobellos off now, guys. These look beautiful. It's just all in how you like them done. Super done. You can get them super done. These were at 325 for about 30 minutes.
Yep. And we'll just let those rest. We'll slice them up like
Beautiful.
steak and put them on top of our salad.
That's gonna go great with that Caesar salad. Do you want me to take these inside for me, buddy? Thank you.
Looking
And I love chicken breasts. But like I said, chicken thighs are my favorite part of the chicken. But when I worked at Chick-fil-A, they really taught us, how to kind of spread those out, flatten them out,
Pound them out,
pound
make
them
them
out,
tasty.
and make them work. So that chicken thighs and the chicken breast are close. I'm not a big drumstick guy.
Kind of too RD. There's not. It's a lot of work for not a lot of.
Right. Chicken wings are okay.
Oh no, that's blasphemy.
Well, the chicken wings you get at the grocery store now are just so big. And for me, I like a smaller chicken wing, like a Chinese chicken wing that you get at your chicken wing store.
Yep.
I mean, your
Chinese store, nice and tender.
That's right. They're a lot smaller, a lot less antibiotics, a lot less steroids.
Publix has some good chicken wings. You get their Green Wise.
Yeah, that Green Wise brand is very,
Springer
very
Mountain
good.
Chicken. They got some good stuff. So real good stuff.
Where are we at, Jordan?
You got some time, buddy?
Got some time? Do we have time for a joke?
Oh, we got plenty. We have always had time for a joke.
Huh?
Let's
What
do it.
happens when a cow doesn't shave?
Oh, boy.
Huh?
What is it?
He grows a mustache.
Oh! That's a good one. I like it.
You're welcome.
Is that first dad joke of
You're
2019?
welcome. First dad joke of 2019. Jordan is going to write all of my dad jokes down, and we are going to make a dad joke book at the end of the year. Done. So if you guys want to buy my dad joke for somebody's Christmas gift next year, the Jody's dad book of jokes will be made.
So why don't
And if Rectech wants to sell it, I'll sell it.
why don't watermelons get married?
Why don't watermelons get married, Chef?
Because they can't elope.
Oh! Baya, 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 baya.
That's like your dad joke. That was your dad joke of
That's a good
2018.
one.
2018 dad joke of the year.
Some are more effective than others.
A lot or more effective than others.
I like it. All right, we'll get some mushrooms in here.
You want me to go ahead?
And I'm going to save that liquid because I'm going to add that into our sauce. We'll just go ahead and fry off some of our chanterelles.
So you moved those breasts out to the
Yeah, and they're gonna get a good color on them, but the higher heat's gonna be in that middle, So we'll go ahead and hit our mushrooms in there and start cooking those down.
We call that middle the bull ring, and then we call the outside ring the front row.
Yep. And again, there's a lot of moisture in mushrooms. These will cook down and really concentrate in flavor. And again, you want to cook that water out, so be patient with it. So we're going to let that go for probably 5 minutes or so, and then we'll hit that with some of our Marsala wine. Hit it with our chicken stock. We'll flip the chicken, push it back into that liquid, let it simmer for about 4 or 5 minutes, and call it done.
Chef, who do you got in the national championship?
I think Bama's going to crush it.
I know Bama's going to crush it. Sorry, Clemson.
I
I
don't-
shouldn't even be in there.
I don't think they had a great game last week. I think they kind of played sub
And then
Bama.
Clemson has like 3 dudes out because they because of the drug policy or whatever. They had injected something or took something.
I mean, if you're at that level,
Yeah.
why are you going to risk it?
Yeah.
You know you're going to get caught.
Why? And you know you're probably going to get paid millions of dollars if you just try for the next 4 years.
Yep.
If you work out all the time.
Don't be a bonehead.
Yeah, don't be an idiot. Shout out to all of those guys in college football right now doing it right. Shout out to all y'all.
Yep.
Working out every day, eating the right things, using your rec tech constantly. That is the 3 things that you need to become a professional college athlete.
What Hulk Hogan say, Jordan?
Woo!
Say your prayers and eat your money.
There you go.
That's right, dude.
That's great.
That's awesome.
I love it. I love it.
That's awesome. But like I said, the 3 things to become an amazing college athlete. The 3rd thing is cook on your rec tech all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
All the time.
that's it.
Simple enough. That's how you be successful.
That's how you be successful in life in general. You know, they make lists for everything, but the rec tech, cooking on your rec tech is always going to be on that list of positive things. You know, say, oh, do you want to throw a great birthday party? Cook on your rec tech. You know, you want to get your wife, you want to make your wife happy? Cook on the rec tech.
And make sure you clean up after yourself, because talk about making a really good meal, but making a really good meal and not making a mess, that's brownie points on a whole level.
Not having to turn on the oven. Now they clean themselves.
And it's fun.
Beat it.
It's so much fun.
So much fun.
Can't beat it.
I have fun every day.
Uh-huh.
Literally. And figuratively.
Got some freaking Greek in here.
Colden's.
Love it.
Looks good to me. Looks good to me.
So how are you going to smoke off those croutons, Greg? So we'll do it. Let's go ahead and add our spinach in here. That risotto is looking really good.
Delicious.
And the heat from that rice will wilt that down. Come over the top with Jody's favorite.
Yeah.
And
Shade.
risotto should have a good bit of toothiness to it, right? That rice needs to be al dente.
Al dente.
Al dente.
Is he a famous football player?
He is, in fact. For our croutons, we'll grab...
Jordan, you gotta laugh to that. That was a good one.
It was pretty good.
That was a good.
Add a little bit of olive oil to our cubed bread here. Little
All right, what
tossy
kind of
tossy,
bread? What
mix
kind
and
of
mix.
bread was that, chef?
It's a little baguette, but you can use anything, you know? Ciabatta's really good. Whoa, toss it up, making a mess. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then we'll hit that with a little bit of our,
I mean, this stuff is sticking it up. Good.
a little bit of our Coldens in there. Freakin Greek. Be nice herby breadcrumbs. And that's something you do ahead of time.
That's right. Go ahead and cook that. That way it's done. It's over with. Put it in a plastic bag.
Oh, Jay.
Chef walked away. Sorry.
Don't tell Chef.
I like these mushrooms raw too. These are delicious.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Taste test?
Hey, what's up, Chef? What?
What?
So we'll get these croutons on a grill mat, but we're going to wait a little bit so they're nice and warm. So if you want to see how we finish those off, you got to
Check
make
out
sure after
Twitter.
this you jump over to Twitter.
Wrap it up. All right, guys. We'll see you in about 30 minutes, and we'll be tasting all of this amazing food. Jordan, we got a I got a mat here. Tasting all of this amazing food in about 30 minutes. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you at the Rectangle. Oh wait. Oh, the
Red tech lifestyle. Do, do, do.
It's not the size of
Do,
it.
do, do. Do, do, do. Red tech lifestyle. Get it. Come back and get it. This
time's coming down. Live your life the way you like. It's what?
Take a lifestyle. Do, do, do. Do, do, do.
I feel like I'm in Ohana, back at the Walt Disney World Resort. Shout out Walt Disney World. Give us stuff for free. Give us stuff for free. Walt Disney World is the best. I'll repay you.
Matacosta here all week.
Matacosta, he's
you,
here all
sir.
week till 5 p.m. Oh, man.
Wow. That's a talented dude right there.
I'm not going to lie to you, everybody.
Dude, he is
I
wildly talented.
I'm a big Widespread Panic fan. Been to a lot of Widespread Panic concerts, but I have not been to more concerts than I have been to Matacosta concerts.
It's impressive.
Probably been to over 500 Matacosta concerts. He used to be part of this band called JJ Maj and the brass band here in Augusta, and it was, God, it was some good music.
stuff.
Cheese and crackers. Folks out there at, what are the music labels called nowadays? Sony? Give it to me, come on.
Universal.
Come on, Universal.
Sony.
You guys missed out. You missed out on Matacosta. We got it. Geffen Records. You missed out. Matacosta. RecTech has it now. Death Row. You missed out. Jay-Z, you missed the boat on Matacosta because we got him now.
Big Machines, a country one.
Jimmy Wing at Palatine Records.
Impressive.
Jack White, sorry, we got Matacosta.
That would be pretty cool to see. Jack White and Matacosta jam out. Cook on the ranch.
Chef, I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to happen one day.
Let's do it.
2019 told me in a dream that was going to happen one day.
You know what else is going to happen? The Caesar salad.
Oh, wait, can we recap the Caesar salad just for half a second?
We can. Was that a half second? No?
No.
Okay.
True,
So
true
we made
form,
we,
Chef Greg.
Sorry. We made our Caesar dressing, so we took a couple anchovies, some garlic, some lemon zest and juice, a little olive oil, a little of our Savannah River rub, and some mayonnaise. And I'm sorry, you do not put
Cheese.
Dukes
Lord Jesus.
in Caesar dressing. You don't do it. No Dukes. Dukes is too sweet for this. You can't do
We're
it.
about to start fighting, Chef.
Hellman's. You bring out the best. If you want the best Caesar, you put the best in it. It's Hellman's. It's Hellman's.
I love you,
It's
Dukes.
Hellman's.
I love you, Dukes.
Dukes.
David
is where it's
Fields, you can throw shade all you want about Hellman's.
at. Dukes, where it's at.
Hellman's.
Sorry.
Dukes.
So let's bring the Caesar salad over the top. So we got some grilled portobello mushrooms. So a lot of people are out there saying, hey, I'm a vegetarian. Or, hey, we need more vegetables. You could put that on top of this salad, and it's going to taste just like a piece of meat.
Absolutely.
Just like a nice
325 for about 20 minutes. We seasoned it
With the
Ron's Espresso Joe rub.
Good stuff.
It was hands down one of the best seasonings for mushrooms out.
We've got some fresh croutons. We hit those with some olive oil, a little bit of the Colden's Freakin Greek. We went 325, about 12
What
minutes.
bread was that when you started out, Chef?
So this was some baguette bread.
Okay.
Now, if you're going to toss the salad, you don't need as much dressing, okay? So that's maybe half a cup tops. Half a cup tops. Hit it with some of our shaved Parmesan.
Shaved Parmesan is the greatest Parmesan
And
ever made to man.
do not toss a wet salad, okay? You have to dry your greens, put them in a salad spinner, lay it out on a towel, okay? Because if it's too wet, what's going to happen? Your vinaigrette's going to get all watery and thin, and it's not going to be a good Caesar
No,
salad.
and a lot of people make that mistake. Is they do not allow that salad to spin and get a lot of that moisture out.
Got to. I mean, we put it in a salad spinner, and then we also laid it out with some towels. So we'll go ahead and build this salad up.
Live your life the way you like.
Looking good.
RecTech lifestyle.
It's a nice sharp knife.
God, cheese and crackers, Greg. We'll top this bad boy with some of these mushrooms.
Boom. Boom.
If it was me,
And
I
it
would-
looks, look at that. It looks like a steak. There's a smoke ring in that portobello mushroom. Who says pellet girls don't smoke? We put a smoke ring in a mushroom.
Yeah, go over the top, guys. Put some more in there.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. Ooh, the little spice from the ancho. That is some good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, some of this risotto.
You want to try it? Let's try this chicken. You want to put a glop there in the middle?
I will, sir.
So that is our creamy spinach risotto.
Oh, man.
Let's go ahead and add a little bit of our
Let me hit
sauce
that with
over
my
the top.
phone real quick.
John Dillon Sr. on Instagram.
God Don't be afraid of it. Follow me.
Ooh, get the drippy. That's some good stuff right there.
Without the shadow.
Again, there's some good herbs in there. We've got that Ron's Kickin Espresso rub.
That was my favorite part of the whole dish, is using that, because it's got that ancho in it. It leaves you with a little kick on the back end, but that's about
Just
it.
a little bit.
Absolutely.
I had a fork. Where'd it go? Another one?
Hey, I'm living the rectangle lifestyle, man.
We got more. Risotto. Look at that. Cheers.
Here's to you. Here's to me. 2019. Thanksgiving's coming up, and this is a great Thanksgiving dish to do. It's easy, peasy.
Thanksgiving.
Lemon.
Thanksgiving is coming up in November.
Martin, no?
I said Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day?
You said Thanksgiving.
Oh, sorry. Are we going backwards?
But no, Valentine's Day is coming up, and this is a great dish to cook for your loved one. Absolutely. It's easy. It's simple.
You know what? I see why
There's not much.
I see why AB loves chicken marsala.
And this is his recipe.
It's his recipe.
It was passed down from Brown family to Brown family to Brown family to Brown family, and then AB accepted it.
It's good. Locked it up, kept it safe.
It's just an amazing piece of Brown family history, and I'm glad that we were able to share it with the RT-G Nation.
Love it.
It's delicious.
Those chanterelles, man. AB, who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, I know, right? You know, he's just a
Rustic guy.
he's a rustic,
Flavor.
gambling. He's a gambler.
Yeah, call him the gambler. Yeah,
Call him the gambler.
So the thighs, Jody, how we cook those? You had
We did
do you rub on
325,
those?
absolutely, and then we put them on, and you jacked them up to about 375, and it took about 45 minutes to an hour.
Looks
And then we got some delicious. Look at the color on these bad boys. These are absolutely amazing. Chef, let's go ahead and cut into that one right there.
I'm gonna flip it over so I can see the bone here.
And thighs are my favorite part of the chicken.
That chicken skin is nice and crispy. There you go. We'll take this side.
I do not like boneless, skinless. I go for bone in, skin on. Gives you that extra
Smells
flavor.
amazing.
And that Ron's Kickin Espresso Gel Rub available at rectechgrills.com. Really, really.
There's just
gives
a
you a great amount of flavor.
little tickle from the heat there. It's not overbearing. It's good stuff.
And it's always at the end, and it always goes away. Super similar to like wasabi. It doesn't stay with you.
But not nearly as spicy. That's good.
Absolutely,
The smell on that is tasty.
Well, guys, don't forget, we are now offering financing in 2019. So go to rectechgrills.com and check out the financing. We also have a financing page, but when you go to check out, there's a financing option. We also have an amazing newsletter now. Every week, we're going to send you an amazing email. So go to rectechgrills.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom, put your name in the tab at the bottom, and then that way you can subscribe to our newsletter. Also, every Monday, we upload this entire episode of Funday Friday to YouTube, and you can watch it and find out how you can win a REC-TEC prize pack. We do Mail Day Mondays every Monday. You out there, send us a package at 2002 Westside Drive, Augusta, Georgia, 30907. That's 2004 Westside Drive, excuse me. Don't forget Funday Friday teaser on Wednesdays. Every once in a while, he'll go to the grocery store, or we'll do something else.
Can't forget the after hours.
Absolutely. After hours are going to be on Wednesdays, schedule permitting. We also upload a new recipe every Thursday on Reddit, and then we upload a new recipe every Monday on the website. Don't forget to follow us on all social media. We really do appreciate it. 2019 is going to be an amazing year. You guys do not know.
It's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be like, we're gonna go into beast mode. You know what I'm saying? We're not just gonna go to the pinnacle, but we're gonna go to Mount Everest.
We're gonna eat our Skittles, right?
Right? Taste the rainbow. But thank you guys so much. Don't forget to follow us in 2019. It's gonna be an amazing year. Thank you so much. We will see you at the REC-TEC.
Do.